Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Last June, the NFL approved a new rule that allows teams to begin wearing alternate helmets in 2022. The New Orleans Saints are wasting no time taking advantage of the opportunity to wear a secondary helmet, announcing that they'll do so this season. The team revealed the first look at the slick black helmets they'll wear for a game or games this year, featuring a black face mask, gold logo, and a patterned stripe down the middle, similar to the pattern the Seahawks have on their helmets. They didn't announce which game or games they'll wear the helmet for, but these things will look great no matter which week they're worn in. So, the Saints have traditionally worn gold helmets throughout the franchise's existence. So this would be a nice change for presumably a few games this season. They will look particularly good with their all white color rush uniforms if that's the direction they decide to go. I think that'll be a great direction. The New Orleans Saints are looking to bounce back from last year. They got rid of Sean Payton retired, but they basically got rid of that. They're moving on. You know, they're trying to do some different things, which I think will benefit them in the long run. Now, in other news in the NFL, the NFL fined Washington Commanders coach Ron Rivera $100,000 and stripped the team of two OTA practices in 2023 for conducting excessive contact in spring drills. And this is according to ESPN's Dan Graziano. The NFL Players Association reviewed practice video on June 1st and 8th per request of the Commanders and informed the NFL Management Council that it felt those practices violated the collective bargaining agreement's prohibition against live contact. The council, after reviewing the practices, agreed. The NFL informed Washington General Manager Martin Mayhew via letter about the penalties. The letter stated there's no questions a team does this to gain a competitive advantage. The Commanders, who finished spring workouts Thursday, declined comment. According to the letter, Washington's intensity and tempo of the club's interior line play and pass coverage during 11 on 11 drills were at a level where players were clearly engaged in physical contests. It stated that on more than one play, there was excessive contact between players that resulted in players going to the ground. In some cases, the letter stated players were slow to recover after those collisions. The letter stated Rivera needed to intervene when practices became too physical and remind players of the rules and to maintain appropriate control over practice. On June 8th, Washington safety Jeremy Reeves crashed into receiver Diami Brown as both went for the ball. Reeves said later that he did not see Brown cutting in traffic or he would have pulled up. After the play, Brown lingered on the ground, walked slowly to the sideline, and was then escorted into the facility. Rivera stopped practice and yelled at his players to play smarter and more disciplined and ended that full team session prematurely. He later said that Brown suffered a sore shoulder. Brown participated in the mandatory 3-day minicamp a week later. We've just got to be careful and work with each other, Rivera told the media after the collision. The last thing we want is somebody to be hurt. There's a certain discipline that I try to get across to the guys that they understand that when we talk about doing things a specific way, there's a reason why we don't want to see guys get hurt. I really appreciate the way they practice hard and they get competitive every now and then, but we got to have the discipline to understand. One source said there were collisions worse than that during other practices closed to the media. During the two canceled OTA practices, players can't work out at the facility, but all players who participated in the off-season workout program will be paid for those days. Last week, Rivera fined defensive coordinator Jack Del Rio $100,000 for comments comparing the events of January 6, 2021 at the U.S. Capitol to riots and looting during the summer of 2020. Rivera said Del Rio's comments calling January 6th a dust up created a distraction for the team. Yeah, so he made those comments and everything, and everybody got kind of crazy. Look, Washington's trying to go into the season with an edge. They're trying to go into the season, ready to, handle business, ready to get things done. So we'll see how that happens. But like I said, I just think it's too much being read into it and everything. But hey, so yeah. Um and he basically, Jack Del Rio basically left Twitter. Basically what he said, you know, let's see. Yeah, so everybody was upset and getting mad about that. Yeah, he basically compared the Black Lives Matter to the Capitol riots, which they always do. I mean, look, to me, it's like, who cares? I mean, there's more other stuff going on would cause cause a lot of problems. But the Washington Commanders are trying to go into the season with a different attitude. They're trying to win. I just don't know how they do it with Carson Wentz, but hey, defensively they should be better. They should have a running game. So we'll see how that goes. So thank you for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this, hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if y'all love what y'all hear, y'all can go to the description box, hit the link in the Cash App, donate whatever your heart's desire. You guys can also super chat when we're premiering a video or have a video going live. And also, if you are able to, you guys can also leave a super thanks. So thank you guys, man, for your love, blessings. Man, we out. Deezy.